How's it going, everyone? This is Jose Trujillo. I'm the world's greatest living artist, and I wanted to make this quick video for you guys to address the question that came up the other day. I've been asked this a few times, and I just wanted to touch on it. I think it's worth touching on it. People have asked me, do I have to create artwork as much as you do? You know, be as intense as you are. And I think that the reason they get this is because they see my artwork online, or maybe I don't know, maybe I create I have a large volume of work on eBay and prints on Etsy and stuff like that. So I think that they're either asking, is that what it takes, or asking, oh man, if that's what it takes, then can I do less? You know, I feel like that's the question. Either way, like, do I have to do all of that? Or oh, okay, I got it, that's what I got to do, right? It's either one of those questions, and I think it's usually the first one. Do I have to create as much artwork as you do in order to make a living as an artist? And my answer is no, of course not. Of course not. This is how I roll. I think I have a lot to say. I have a lot to paint. As you guys see, I have hundreds of videos on YouTube. I think I have a lot to put out, a lot of outflow. I have a lot of ideas to paint, and I have a lot of things to talk about when it comes to artwork. And you know, it's just me. I don't know. I've been like this since I was a kid, so I think I'll have a lot to say. But that's certainly not everybody. I think that the question comes from, is that the amount of effort? Now, if you're talking about the effort, yes, that is the amount of effort that you have to do in order to make a living as an artist. Whatever that living is for you, right? It doesn't have to look the same, of course not, because we all do different stuff. Maybe you make a single piece and it takes you a month to do. Maybe that's your effort, right? Maybe you get that one piece and you show it to 1,000 different places, right? Or 1,000 different galleries, or whatever. I don't know. And I use the word 1,000 because it's effort. It will take a lot of effort to show your stuff and to get people to start seeing it, and then, you know, possibly offering you something. And if you're not selling originals, maybe you take a good time to create, like, you know, like one of my favorite portrait artists is Chuck Close today, right? You take all this time to create it, but maybe you sell on the back end, you sell the prints, right? And you have different price points for your prints, and on and on. Let's call it that, right? Either way, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to push those prints into the marketplace. How are you going to show people what you do? Oh, this looks cool. So it will come down to effort, guys, regardless of. No, you don't have to paint as much as I do. No, you don't have to paint. It's not the artwork, and nor it's the volume of the artwork. It's the volumes of the effort. It's how you penetrate the market. That's really what it is. It's the volumes of effort. And sometimes it looks like artwork, like guys like me. I know a couple of guys like me. It looks like artwork. And others, it might be you have a tremendous pool in your blog, in your video blog. You know, maybe you're a great video blogger, right? You make some awesome YouTube blogs or something. You know, maybe you don't make them as crappy as I do. You have like you know, the right mic, the right camera, the right lighting, and all that, and you have what it takes. You know, you have that thing, right? That charisma to talk, and then you work hard at that, and then, you know, you have, I don't know, a couple of million followers on YouTube. I don't know. It's not gonna cut it with, you know, 20, 30,000 followers. I don't think it's gonna cut it. You need to have volume. You need to have volume somewhere. But use your strengths, though. is what I'm trying to say. My strengths is because I have a lot to say with artwork, and I have a lot to say with chit chat. So I use this, right? That's why you guys see that I have like over 700, 800 videos on YouTube. I have a lot to say, so I use that. That's a way of my volume, right? Because it comes natural to me. Now, it's not easy, but it comes more natural to me than maybe, I don't know, go doing public presentations or going into the gallery system, you know. Maybe the gallery system is, well, not maybe, it's something that doesn't come that natural to me. I don't really enjoy it that much. It's more, I don't really, it's not my cup of tea that much, right? And I know other artists, or the gallery, or the craft, the arts and craft circuits, right? I don't think that that's me, right? And I'm not just saying because I don't see myself, but I've tried it and it's just not my gig. I like online. I love online, actually. And you know, doesn't mean that I'm only going to do online. I want to do some local stuff too, and I'm going to do some, you know, some brick and mortar stuff and all that stuff. But I really love the speed of online. I love that. So anyways, guys, it doesn't have to do that. It doesn't have to be that way, but it will have to. You will have to be able to penetrate the market with a quantity of something. You know, a quantity of something, and that may be, you know, it may look different. You're gonna have to figure that one out. It may look different in different ways. You know, you may be the guy who creates one artwork, again, the guy who creates one, or girl who creates one artwork a month, or every 3 months you create an art piece, but you're the person who has 20 galleries at the same time happening, you know, wanting your work. I don't know. Or you may be that person that creates, you know, one art piece also every 3 months or every month or whatever. It takes you a good while, and you might have, I don't know, 100 different publications on you know, different places, online articles, online art magazines talking about you, physical magazines talking about you. You know, I don't know. It's just going to take volume of something. So yes, it will take effort, but it doesn't have to look like mine. And just because you do it like me, it doesn't mean that it's going to work. Like, you have to figure it out. It's something that you're gonna have to figure out where people are interacting with you, and then you have to go balls to the walls with that. I'll leave you with that. The name is Jose Trujillo. Take care, guys.